Welcome back to another episode of Get With Joe. You already know we don't do surface level conversations here. We're here to build real success, real mindset shift, and real results. And today, we're talking about something that separates the successful from the stuck: discipline. A lot of people chase motivation, but let me tell you, motivation is unreliable. It fades, but discipline, that's what keeps you moving even when you don't feel like it. If you've been feeling stuck, if you start things but don't finish, if you know you could be further along but something keeps holding you back, this episode is for you. And trust me, this one is going to be a game changer. So lock in, take notes, and let's talk about why discipline is the key to long-term success. Let's start here. Why is discipline more important than motivation? Because motivation is based on feelings. You feel inspired, you take action, but what happens when that feeling disappeared? Most people stop. That's why they never reach their goals. Successful people don't rely on motivation. They rely on habits, system, and discipline. They do what needs to be done, whether they feel like it or not. That's the difference. And I want you to ask yourself, how many times have you waited to feel ready before taking an action? You know what I mean? And how often does that feeling never come? Exactly. You don't want to wait for motivation. You create momentum through discipline. So the next time you catch yourself saying, I don't feel like it, remind yourself your feelings don't control your future. Your actions do. Now that we know discipline is the real key, let's talk about how to build it. Because discipline isn't something you're born with. It's something you train, like a muscle. First, start small. A lot of people fail because they try to overhaul their entire life overnight. That's not how discipline works. It's about consistency. Pick one small habit and commit to it. Second, set non-negotiables. Stop making your successful optional. If you say you're going to wake up early, do it. If you say you're going to work on your business, do it. Train yourself to follow through no matter what. And third, remove distractions. Discipline isn't just about doing the right things. It's about not doing the wrong things. Let me say that again. It's about not doing the wrong things. If social media, TV, or certain people are pulling you off track, cut them out. Protect your focus. Discipline is about making your actions match your goals. You say you want success, your habits needs to reflect that. All right? So let's connect this to your finance, because discipline isn't just about habits. It's about how you handle your money too. Think about it. How many people struggle financially because they lack discipline? They impulse spend. They don't budget. They don't invest. Not because they don't know better, but because they don't have the discipline to stick to it. Success with money isn't about how much money you make. It's about how much you keep and grow. And it takes discipline. Saying no to short-term pleasure so you can say yes to long-term wealth. Let me say that again. Saying no to short-term pleasure so you can say yes to long-term wealth. If you want to be financially free, start practicing discipline with your money. Budget, invest, delay gratification. It's not about being cheap. It's about being smart. Now let's talk about real example. Look at the most successful people, athlete, entrepreneurial artists. They all have one thing in common, is discipline. Michael Jordan didn't become a GOAT by practicing only one day at a time when he felt like it or whatever. He had a routine. He stayed disciplined even when no one was watching. Same with LeBron James. He didn't become one of the greatest by only playing when he felt like it. He had discipline, training, routine, and stuck to it for decades. Discipline is the reason some people turn their dreams into reality while others are just talking about it. Which one do you want to be? All right? I want you to walk away with this episode with real actionable steps, all right? So here's how to build discipline starting today. First, create a morning routine. How you start your day sets the tone for everything, even if it's just 10 minutes of intentional action. Do something that builds momentum. Second, set clear goals with deadlines. Goals leads to actions. Get very specific with your goals. And then third, track your progress. If you don't measure it, you won't manage it. Keep a journal, use it as an app, whether or use an app, whatever works for you. Either paper, app, do whatever is best to keep yourself accountable. Fourth, surround yourself with disciplined people. Energy is contagious. If your circle lacks discipline, it's going to rub off of you. Find people who pushes you to get better. Last one, remind yourself why. When you feel like quitting, remember why you started. The strongest discipline comes from having a bigger purpose, a bigger picture, a bigger everything than your excuses. That's it for today's episode. If this hit home for you, let me know. DM me, tag me, let this keep this conversation going. Discipline is what separates those who talk about success from who live it. And listen, next week, we're going to be diving into a powerful topic, how to build multiple streams of income without feeling overwhelmed. You do not want to miss it. So until next time, stay focused, stay disciplined, and remember, the life that you want is built by the habits you create. Let's get it.